Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross-watchers, welcome. Sagittarius, know these energies can always go vice versa, so take the reading as it resonates. But what I'm seeing here for you this weekend is that you are trusting your intuition and stepping onto a completely new path. And I feel like you've been divinely guided to, or like divinely led to this path. And it's taking a lot of courage for you to do this, but it's almost like you know intuitively that your healing is on this path that's calling you, that your soul is guiding you to, that you're being called to. You know your healing is on this path. And if you don't, this is coming in as confirmation that it is. Your spirit guides are working really hard to bring in wisdom and clarity. So pay attention to messages coming in through music, through readings, through conversations with a friend or nature. You know, your guides will use anything, dreams, downloads, anything. They will use anything to talk to you. So pay attention to those downloads that are wanting to come in to help you continue on your path. Because I feel like you've been a part of something that was really holding you down, and I see you breaking free from it. There's a lot of energy this week of people breaking free and standing up for themselves. So I really love that for the collective. The song that they wanted me to use to represent your energy this weekend come from Bones by Imagine Dragons, and they go like this. Look in the mirror of my mind, turning the pages of my life, walking the path so many paced a million times, drown out the voices in the air, leaving the ones that never cared, picking up the pieces and building to the sky. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, you may be leaving a path. More than a person, you may be leaving a path. And maybe it's a path that so many people have gone on before you, but you have realized that there's something very toxic about it, or there's something that's not working, and not healing as well. So you're saying, okay, I'm going to take this different path. I'm going to break this generational trauma. I'm going to choose something different. I'm going to be around different people. And your guides are saying you have the courage to do this, you're doing this, and they're saying now it's time to thrive, to really pick up the pieces of your life and build up to the sky. I love those lyrics. And I feel like also you may be calling someone out or something out on your way out the door. And they wanted me to share this poem by Josie Balka, and it goes like this. You only hate me because I called you out, and it moved the spotlight over to you inch by inch until suddenly there was a little audience with a front row view of who you really are. Instead of only me, you only hate me because not only do I know now, but they know now, and you know now. And it was more comfortable for you to be able to convince yourself that anybody but you was the problem. You only hate me because I hate you, and it made you hate you, given that for some reason you treat the people who love you like the lowest of the low, and now you've lost the people you love the most because you diminish their worth. But in reality, you've always been trying to drag them down to your level so they don't see you for who you really are, and you only hate me because I do see it now. But there are a few things that I hate too. I hate how long it took for me to realize you can't refund someone who is morally bankrupt. You can't shrink yourself to be as small as the person who's trying to shrink you, and even though you made me sad, I'll never be as sad as you. You only hate me because that spotlight I mentioned is on you, and you're under it, and I'm in the front row with everyone else who finally sees it too. So yeah, there's a lot of energy behind the emotion of this. This situation, whatever it was, put a cloud over your ability to see your own worth. There's a lot of pain under that too, and I feel it. Sorry, sometimes I feel, and it's making me want to cry. Let's just pause right now, and I just want to say, Sagittarius, you have always been worthy. You have always been, you never needed to shrink to make yourself pleasing to anything or anyone. And yeah, you've been in a situation where people are morally bankrupt and they have hurt you deeply because of that. But you have this opportunity to gather the pieces of your life and build up to the sky. Okay. And the energy connected to you, we have proposal and goals coming out in reverse. This card has money all over it. I feel like this connection or this commitment looked like this beautiful promise with beautiful potential, but they drained you of your energy. Money in tarot could represent actually finances, but also energy and worth. So that's coming through again. This energy diminished your worth. This belief, this person, this idea, this group, they diminished your worth. And they caught you in, they hooked you in by saying this is going to be the greatest commitment of your life, and they ended up lying to you. They want me to share this quote by Insight by Drew on TikTok. He said, "Let me get this right, but they took your love and handed it back in pieces. They made you question your worth, like somehow you were hard to love. But let's be real for a second. You were never too much. You were just simply never enough. They were just simply never enough. You begged, you waited, you showed up for someone who kept disappearing. You held on when they already let go, and you were loyal to a version of them that they couldn't even live up to. But now it's time to take your power back. No more begging for closure, no more shrinking yourself to stay digestible, and no more sacrificing your peace to keep someone who couldn't even choose you fully. Really, let them go. Not with bitterness or a breakdown, but with silence, with strength, with a version of yourself that they never get to gain access to again, because you finally remembered who the hell you are. You're not here to chase a love that hides. You're not here to prove your worth to someone who's blind to it. And you're damn sure not here to lose yourself in the process of trying to keep them. Your energy is sacred. Your love has standards, and your healing, it doesn't come with open doors. They had their chance and they lost you. Not just your presence, but your trust, your softness, your access. And from here on out, you're not going to give that kind of love to someone who hasn't earned it ever again." Damn. Okay. Yes, because this whole situation didn't bring in what you wanted most. They didn't see your light. They didn't see the gift that you are. And your guides are saying, remember how sacred you are. You are so sacred, Sagittarius, and you deserve to thrive, and they're going to help you do that. So that is the reading for you this weekend, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful. Sending you a lot of love, and we'll talk to you next time.